Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, and welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm excited for today. I don't know why, but I'm excited for today. Because this morning, I had someone from the Discord suggested something that I was like, yeah, you know, I don't know why I didn't do this last night, and I don't know why my brain is not functioning in the morning either. So basically, my brain just doesn't function. Morning, nights, probably does not functioning during the day either. When I'm at work, it just doesn't function. But I was like, how do I do my abilities for like all my weapons? Because I wanted to make things modular, right? I wanted to take my spider to have like the teleport and like ramming ability. I want my weapon to have the like charge knock-up ability. Like, well, how do I do that? I'm like, well, maybe I could do data sets in data sets, and that's a mess. That doesn't really work. I was like, actors, and then somebody was like, why don't you just put them in structs? And I'm thinking there, I'm like, why am I not just putting them in structs? Because I was already using structs for the data. So instead of just, I just put them directly in, and it works wonderfully. Hey, Guts, welcome in. I'm doing real well. How are you doing? That's basically what I did. So now I have these skills. So now I have skills like my melee weapon, my greatsword, has the knock up and down. The base weapon doesn't have anything; just has the base stats. And like for example, the Great Spider, it just has the ramming skill and the teleport skill. And so I can just customize what I have. I just put in the struct that holds the information, the variables of the skill, and then the interface. I just link the interfaces. So for example, once I put in the ramming stuff, I just go in here and I just plug it in the ramming stuff from here to here, and I'm good. And it's modular effectively. Yeah. And then I'm great. I don't know why I was overcomplicating. Well, I know why I was overcomplicating it. Because I always overcomplicate things until like 10 tries down the line when I figured, oh, that's how you do it simpler. That's how you do it simpler. That's right. So now it's super simple. So now I can create a new skill. So now I have ramming, teleport, and the knock-up. And if I want to make a new enemy skill, let's say like a triple jump. Well, I'm gonna set up a combo attack, potentially. Like, then I can just do that. I can just put it in and then plug it into my interface, and then it'll just take care of everything. So pretty awesome. So today, I want to do two things. One, my main character is still using some stuff. So if I go to my characters, so my main character still has some animations that we're doing on the character itself. I don't want to remove those. If I go to enemy sequence, so I still have the regular attack combos, right? That are being done on the main character. I want to remove those. I want to remove the ranged attacks. And we're keeping the block on here for now because I don't know if I'm going to want the block permanent or be part of shields down the line. For now, we're not touching block. But let's move these two out of here. Let's set up all the enemies to have the appropriate animations then. By all enemies, I really mean just these guys. I really should... I might do the others as well, because it's easy. And yeah, kind of reformatted it all. And then I want to play around with that camera idea from yesterday. I want to try that more top down, and maybe try orthographic camera and basically just see how it looks. Play around with the camera and just the feel of it all. Yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. So I hope you guys enjoy the ride for that. I'm excited. I'm excited. So right now, if I was to navigate to my abilities and all that, right, if I go to, for example, my greatsword, right, they all by default have attack items. So I already have attack items plugged in here, and it's already using them. And I think for the enemy one, the Great Spider should already be using those as well. But if I was to, for example, pick these guys, I don't think these guys are set up with it yet. If I come here... Oh, it is still working on you, huh? So that means it's not fully set up on them. Let's find out. That's because they're using... I need to go to my blueprints. AI tasks. Try attack. Right, because here... Okay, let's swap out these casts to start with. So, get character reference. This is your character. Exchange. And we'll do the same thing here. Change. You get rid of that. Okay. No more cast now. Everything is still good. Now, what I want to do is here, right? I'm still getting random light attack. So it's still getting my animations from the main. We want to not do that anymore. So if I go to my main weapon, base weapon, and look at my interfaces, I don't have like just getting animation sequences. So first of all, let's, can I open? I can't just open the, oh no. I clicked it and now Unreal's frozen. No, Unreal. I made mistakes. Mistakes were made. Crap. Why you froze, Unreal? What happened? I didn't do anything fancy. Why you decided to? It'll unfreeze in a moment. Well, how are you guys doing in the meantime? Hope you're doing well. Unreal? Would you like to would you like to start behaving now, please? Unreal? Any moment. I would appreciate it. Hey, Spirito Fenrir. Welcome in. Is this project for anything or just for fun? Well, both. It's for fun. And I would like to have it become a full game that I can release at some point. So, both. Sort of. Like, it's not for an assignment, if that's what you mean, and it's not like anything like that. I'm doing it because I want to learn game design. I want to make this game because it's fun. Okay, Unreal, do I have to restart you? What? Where are you? You're just frozen. Fine, I'll restart you. I haven't done anything yet. What I've done is just one simple cast change. Darn it. I'll redo the cast. Not a good start. Where's this? Let's reset this up. Yeah, it's character reference. Reset this, and then we're gonna save it, and then it's not gonna crash, or not crash, freeze, and everything's gonna be great. I know it. Okay. You and you. There we go. File, save. Okay. Now, what I want to do is go into my blueprint interfaces. Go to the weapon. So these are my skills. So I'm gonna put all these in a group. Knock up. That way, these are a little bit more organized. Then we'll add a new one. And this is gonna called get attack anims, or get a base attack anims. Because these are gonna be the regular ones. And it is going to return an array. It's going to return an array. Yeah. So we're going to get the paper CD anim sequences, and it's going to be an array. And base attack anims. Okay, so in here, if I go back to my base weapon. Under interfaces, there they are. Right. I'm not doing anything with these guys, of course, right now. All the knock up, knock down. Knockdown damage. These did get reset. These got reset. Did they? These are fine. The knockdown damage, knock-up damage. Wait, why is the base one have... Oh, the base one has these, but it's not doing anything with them. It doesn't need to do anything. Yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine. So, get base attack items. Is just going to return my base attack items. Okay, that's all it's going to do. So now I can just use this. So effectively, right, in my greatsword, right, here's my attack items. So what I can go now is on the try attack. Instead of get random light attack, and get base attack items, and there's all our items. Now, I also want to do... Hey, Lonely Lamb, welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? I also want to have, instead of all of them, I actually want a random one, because that's all we're doing. We're getting a random one. So instead of this, let's change this to a single. And I'll say get random base base enemy. We'll change to a random one. And so in the base weapon, let's come here and grab ourselves a random. And there we go. We'll return that. You glad to finally see some of this? Well, I'm glad you're here. You start trying to figure out why your character walks through your actor static mesh even though all collision looks fine. It walks through collision. Check that you don't have... I mean, you can have collision, but check your like collision stuff. This. Check that it's set to block and not like overlap or ignore. Because you can have collision on him, but if it's set to ignore or overlap, it's not going to do anything. So yeah, check that. Use A and move 2, so I think you mess with it. No, that should still be irrelevant. Check this. It should still abide by collisions. It should not be able to walk through walls. Especially AI move 2. If an AI is moving through something, like a box, that means it has no collision. Because look, this is my navigation. This has collision. If I say, if I tell this box, instead of default collision, I say no collision. See, he can now walk through this box. But if it has collision, he can't walk through it because it's cut out the nav mesh. He literally can't do it. He will never walk through here. So that it's 100% collision then. Yep. As to why, that's for you to check. You'd have to show me? Okay, fair enough. More complicated. Got it. Okay, let me refresh this. So there we go. So this gets us the random one. So I'm going to take this, scoosh this over. We're not using this. We're taking this random. Well, I can just plug this in here. And something like that. Okay, so this will do a random attack from my list of attacks. And I don't think I need to do anything else special here. I should be able to now just, as before, have this guy attack me. Yep, my attacks still work. Right, all my stuff still works. I gotta fix whatever is causing him not to stop being able to attack me. I think it happens after he tries ramming. After he rams, he fails. He no longer attacks me. So let me quickly check something. Oh, I also think I have 100% chance on the ramming attack. Still. Let me go to AI attacks. Ramming attack. Hey, Mangaruki, welcome in. It's going well. How are you doing? I mean, I finished execute. In either way, it finishes executing. So even in either case, it should then just do something. So let me just check the behavior tree. Okay, you were right. The static meshes were set to object type, and that pawn will overlap. Was confused since nav mesh was working. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, so it's like as soon as you said the collision wasn't working, I'm like, okay, if you have collision, you need to also check that the collision type is correct, because you can have it being the nav affecting the nav but not affecting the pawn, stuff like that. Sweet, glad you got it working. I switching to Twitch, no worries. You know that's always where to look to. Hey, you know, we all forget something. This morning I forgot that, you know, the structs I was already using I could just use in my system, because that spider animation looks great. Well, thank you. Let me open up. Okay, I want to see what is it doing after it charges. Why is it not attacking me? Okay, what is going on? Why is it failing? It's moved to... It's failing the random chance, and it's failing this, which is correct. It's failing the jump. It is moved to succeeding. It is going here. It's failing the random chance, and is at location. So it should be going to try attack. Hold on. Now let's find out. Is it going through try attack correctly? It should go here. Let's find out. Can I do let's do a print string here. And a print string here. Okay, invalid light attack there. I saw the invalid light attack. Why is it invalid light attack? It got all the way here, and it said this was incorrect. I'm getting a random base attack anim. Let me just check the Great Spider attack anims. It has them. Oh. Interfaces. This shouldn't need to be overwritten. I'm going to delete that. So it should be using the parent of this. This is invalid. Okay, out of curiosity, if I did overwrite it here, get attack enums, and I just did random here. Invalid light attack still. Okay, so it's not that. So I've confirmed that that is not the problem. What is the... Why is this an issue? Get random base attack anims. That is correct. That is working. Random base attack animals. Just in case something is wrong with this guy. I don't think it is, but you know. Just confirm that it's coming here. Yeah, it says hello and invalid. So what is it? I guess it's literally printing nothing, right? Because it says invalid. Yeah, it has no name, so it's invalid. Just so this is using base weapon as its thing. It has this plugged in. Get random base attack anim. It has it. Should work. Okay, if I did get a specific one, just for shits and giggles. No, that's not the reason. Print string here. Does it have it here? Don't ram me. It's not calling this at all. Why? Why is it not? What happened? Nothing's different. You gotta love it. When I start a stream, I'm like, everything should be simple. There should be no issues on anything. And then I get this. If I did this Great Spider Attack 1, right? If I just plug this in directly in here, I shouldn't, but if I do, don't charge me. It still says invalid light attack, so it's just ignoring this entirely. So I am doing something dumb. What am I doing dumb? Try attack from the enemy. Oh. BP Great Spider. I need to get the weapon info and then do that. Yeah, that I am being stupid. So it's this. Get weapon info. And plug that into that. just do one of those, and let's pretend you never saw anything. Hey, look. Yup. It's always something stupid with me. It's always something stupid. This is my collision box. This is my collision box problem. Right there. This is the equivalent of it. Where I know what the problem is, but I don't know what the problem is. Okay. So now it should work for that. And so now if I swap the spider out for the other guy, he will not know what to do because I have not set up the animations for him. Yep, invalid light attack. Perfect. So now let's do that. So we have now made it a modular system, right, for the enemies.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay, we'll wait for ads, and then we'll start setting up the modular system for him. I'll pull it up though. Weapons. I'm gonna need to. These guys are just gonna be base guys. Yep. So this should be relatively simple to get all the animations for them. Aha! Gum. Ads. Ads. I still wish I could turn off ads on freaking Twitch. That'd be the ideal. But stupid rerolls. Stupid pre-rolls, can't turn them off. But if you don't like ads, there is YouTube. I say that during ads, so if someone has ads right now on Twitch, they can't hear me saying this. So it doesn't help that I tell them to go to YouTube where there's no ads, because they can't hear me. Well. Okay, they're almost done. Almost done. Close out of you, close out of you, and I'll show you guys how easy it is. It's going to be to create new enemy stuff. The one thing I still need to figure out is some Blackboard stuff. What? Okay, ads are done. So, if I want to make a stat sheet or a ability sheet for this guy, he's just going to be a regular one. So I could just make it off of base weapon, and that's what this one is already. So I'm just going to duplicate this one, and I'm just call this Gruntling, which is what he is. Hey, Aleka, good evening to you. Then I'm going to come open him up. I'm going to turn on, I'm just going to come here, search for weapon. So DA enemy, it's going to be DA Gruntling. And then here, I can go ahead and add his stuff. So, I'm just searching here. Here's his attack. He only has one. So I'll just plug that in here. And I can even clear this out. It doesn't need it anymore. Perfect. Compile. And so now I just need to set up his stats. So his damage will be 10. That's fine. He's not going to have any knock up or knock back by default. If he does a knock up attack, it's not going to be very high at like maybe 150. He's not going to have any knockdowns. His knockback that's way too strong. Let's do like 150. His knock up modifier is like 1.2, knockdown 1.3, something like this. So now, if I come here, he now does his 10 damage attack. I thought I fixed this problem. Oh, I didn't fix it on him. I fixed it on the spider. I fixed it on the spider. And what I need to do here is, did I not fix it on you? I need to be greater than 300 to do this. And max jump distance is 400. We could say 450. 400 is fine. Wait, is this is just jump 2, not jump 2 player. Try attack combo. And range attack. And this is just jump 2. He shouldn't be able to get stuck. But yeah, he got stuck. What the hell did he do? Okay, well, that's still a problem. I gotta figure that out at some point. But doesn't matter. We're not dealing with that right now. So Gruntling is done. Great. So now we need to do this guy. Right, because like the others, he's not going to have any animations, right? Invalid light attack. Perfect. So I'm going to just duplicate the gruntling, and this one's going to be skeleton. Let's go to weapon, a skeleton, and just to make sure, just copy these to make it convenient for me. You and copy you. You're no longer needed. So then we have all of these. Okay, his damage, we'll also have it be 10. His knock up, let's say, is going to be considerably higher if we do it. No knockdown. Knock back is going to be like 400. Knock up modifier like 1.3, 1.5. So if I come here, there is our knockback working. And if he does a different attack, like that, I don't have any knockback. Wonderful. He jumped. He definitely jumped there. He should not have been able to jump. And let me just double check. Do I have the... Yeah, I have self-abort. Awesome. Thank you. I'm not sure what part exactly, but I'll take it. Because I showed a bug. He said, awesome. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to set this to 500, and I'm saying if it's greater than 350. Blackboard key, yeah, distance to target is greater than 350. Hold on, is my distance to target working correctly? I just realized something. Did I ever make sure that it works? Calculate distance. Okay, it is going off attack targets, so it should work. Yeah, as long as action character reference is valid. Wait, what is this one from? Can I not? Oh, find references. There we go. Okay, this is... This is for my AI. Yeah. So basically, as long as the AI is valid, which it will be because automatically, pretty much always, but okay. And this is valid. It's going to do this. And then it returns just the distance. And the calculate distance is on tick. So it literally calculates at every tick. Probably shouldn't do this on tick. Probably should do this like on a timer. Like every 0.1 seconds or something. So I'm just gonna do that now. Timer by event. Because I don't need it on every frame. Just like every 0.2 seconds, honestly, is plenty. Distance to there. Okay, that's fine. I don't need that'll improve performance a bit. It's not going to change the problem though. You should not be jumping when you're close by. But maybe with this, it will fix it. Okay, well, either way, god damn it. Why did he jump? Actually, I should confirm that he's jumping and not doing something else. Just real quick, I'm going to confirm that he's jumping. I go jump 2. And I'm just going to go here and do a print string. Basically, if it does a print string, then we know he tried to jump while I was next to him. If there is no print string, that means whatever he's doing is not related to the jump. What the shit is he doing? How is he getting in the air? Okay, well, that's going to be a problem to fix if I don't know what's causing it. Deal with it later. Let's do the other animations. We have other problems to fix. Yeah. So we have these guys all done, but I have the 2D guys still. And what I'm talking about is, for example, this guy. This guy. Right. Yeah, will not attack me because he has all invalid attacks as well. So we need to get these all set up. Now, I'm just going to duplicate DA enemy, and I'm going to say this is going to be flying eye. Okay, we're going to do the same thing as with the other one. Now, this one technically has range attacks. I'm going to be removing all the range attacks right now. And we'll deal with them after. No, you know what? I'm just not going to do Flying Eye right now. I'm going to do a different one. Let's do all the melee ones only. So let's do Goblin. And then we'll do the ranged ones, and then we'll give them their own range thing and their own melee thing. And that way, let's start separating these out. Because I have them all mixed together, and it's not a good way of doing it. So, open. Goblin. This guy has 2 attacks. And I'm going to keep him as default here. For now, we can all keep that all default. Oh, this is, yeah, this is the... So now, right, we plug those in. I should be able to already. Yeah, there we go. So he already is doing his attacks. Perfect. Next guy. What are we doing next? So we got the spider. The gruntling we did. The mushroom is ranged. The shark is melee. So let's do the shark next. Why are you... Oh, this got reset, I guess. You should not be as tall as you are. 8.5. This has gone reset. So let's fix that. Let's try like 40? No. 60? 50? Oh, you're like pivot point in the center. Oh, you're an annoying one, aren't you? Why can't I just click and you up? Either way, let's make you smaller. 40 actually is probably fine. Let's see, how high up do we need to put you? 25, 24, 3.5, 23.5. Good enough. Okay, I'm just going to duplicate Goblin. You are going to be Shark. You have only one attack. Bam. Delete. Save. Beautiful. That should be everything for this guy. If I play. There we go. Ta-da! It's now this has been here from like even the game jam time. Let's welcome in, Basie. Good to see you. This is from the game jam. So this guy was just here from the very beginning. He's just a basic 2D character. He's not 3D, so he'll be replaced. We're getting rid of him. He's not wanted. You do you? Yeah, fair enough. Now let's do. I'm gonna do skeleton 2D with this guy. And let's grab his anim. File safe. Plug in. Oh, and for you, actually, you are a knockback boy. Not you. I want to open the animation attack. Your attack should be a enemy knockback attack. So he should knock me back with his attack. There you go. Look at that. If the bridge starts open, the nav mesh isn't there. I had to have the bridge closed on spawn and open it to. Wait. Oh, your drawbridge. I missed that message. Drawbridge on your point and click game is finally working. Nav mesh is annoying. Oh, yeah. So, do you know about dynamic nav mesh? This is very important. So in my game, right, I have, yes, it's enabled. Okay, just making sure. Okay, as long as your nav mesh is set to dynamic, then yeah, that's the main. That's the big mistake a lot of people make. So if you're, then it's okay. Well, I mean, you got it working, so I guess it is working. So, okay, so you're now good. Now we have a couple of range boys. We have the flying eye, you guys saw, and we have another one. Now, right now I don't have anything that's doing range attacks. And the other thing is, right now in my AI section, my regular enemy has a range section. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna do an enemy Uh, melee ranged. So one that has both melee and ranged will have this. And the regular enemy is just not going to have this. Gone. Then in the melee ranged, right, we now have it having a range and it has a melee. Good. That also means I need this is one maybe you guys can help me with. Is it possible to have the same controller and just swap the blueprint or swap the behavior tree? I just thought of a good way of doing that. 99% of the time when I ask something, whether it be on Discord and whatever else, yeah, I run a different tree, but I'm like, well, I don't want to keep making new controllers, but I just realized I don't have to make new controllers. Here's how we're gonna do this. On I'm gonna make it so I only need one controller. In my enemy blueprint, because I don't need it on my main character, I'm gonna need a new variable. Behavior tree. Compile. Eat, sleep, and have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. So now inside of the enemy. So it is the Blackboard asset is not going to be plugged in here, or it's not going to be exposed. It is going to be assigned here. It's not on begin play, use Blackboard. Let's try this. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to just move all this from here. And I'm going to put it out of the way. Get all you guys out of the way. Because I'm going to get it from the character, right? And it's on possess, so he'll have access to this. So I'm going to get Blackboard. Under AI. No. Oh, I see. Because I need to... This behavior tree... okay. I need... an interface call. We have... enemy skills. We have BPI combat. Probably BPI combat. Let's go BPI combat. So let's go to blueprint combat. I'm going to get Blackboard. Return Blackboard. Is it Blackboard data? Use Blackboard data. And a BP enemy. Let's find out. We're gonna get Blackboard, and here I'm going to... Oh, not Blackboard, behavior tree. My mistake, my mistake. Behavior tree. That's why I was confused. Behavior tree. Plug that in. So now whatever's in here, right? We'll do the one. I'll put BT enemy by default here. But this should now be able to go here. Get oh wait. I changed this to behavior tree, but I didn't change it here. Get behavior tree. Get behavior tree. Let's refresh. Oh, it is Blackboard. No, I'm stupid. I was right here. So Blackboard data. I was smart here and dumb previously. Got it. Blackboard is going to go into Blackboard. This is going to go into that. You're going to go bye-bye. It's a behavior tree. This is Blackboard. Blackboard. Change. Compile, and let's just double check that this is the right thing. Yep. Blackboard. Enemy. Wait. No, it's the behavior tree that I always want to change. Blackboard has been consistent this entire time. I use the same Blackboard the entire time. You know what? I'll do both. No. I'll do both. I've decided. I'll do... So... File. No. Behavior tree. Then we just have both on the character. And we're good. Behavior tree. Blackboard. I'm being dumb, as always. You know, guys, it's fine. It's fine. Set this to behavior tree. And here, I'll set it to enemy by default. So here... what we can do is... get behavior tree. This is going to go here. And this behavior tree, we can get rid of. Fantastic. This up a little. There we go. So now I can just reuse the same AI controller, which is the reason for that is I no longer need these guys because these are exactly the same. All I did was just swap the behavior tree. So I can get rid of these. I'll do it after I replace
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Ads time. While that's happening, though, all I'm going to do... There's not going to be much to miss here. I'm clicking here. I'm just going to put in the stuff for these guys. So for you, right? Behavior tree is not this. It's going to be enemy great spider. And that should take care of that. Does this not work? Does this not work? Oh, it's because... Here, I can go back to enemy. It's not working. It's not working. Okay, why is it not working? Let's double check that it's just going here. It's doing all the stuff. So give me all the displaced name, please. Great Spider is there. Okay, so it is going onto this one. Well, it's all parented down. Okay. Is this going to be true? False on everything. Why is it false on everything? Please give me the printout on this. Oh! Guys, I figured it out. I figured out my stupidity. As always. Always stupidity. Yeah, behavior tree. Needs a behavior tree. Get Blackboard, now has Blackboard. Hey, look at that! It works! Okay, so now the whole point of this was that I can get rid of this EP Great Spider. Didn't I change your... I changed this already. I'm not using this anymore on him. Just delete. You're still using that, but I can replace those with AIC enemy. Replace. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, fine. Close all my stuff. See if I care. And now I just have one Blackboard, one of these, and we're good. And the other thing I no longer need is this. So what I was doing is I was checking to see if I had any long-range attacks. And if I did, I would mark him as a ranged enemy. So for example, this guy, right? I would have this ranged attack. And here, I have a ranged enemy set. And basically when it spawned, I would check, okay, Do I have like any ranged attacks in my animations? If I do, then we're good. You see right here. Do I have anything in the attack combo? But we're no longer going to need that. I'm just going to separate it out entirely so I can get rid of you. And I can get rid of all of you. I'm going to delete unused notes. There are none. Perfect. Because now I'm just going to do this. Just manually, I'm just going to assign them the right thing. Which means in the blackboard, I don't need ranged enemy anymore. And so in the behavior tree, I can get rid of this. Hey, nothing here is just gonna change. This is all gonna be as business as normal. I don't like how he turned his head. He shouldn't be able to do that. That's just one of the several bugs that I gotta just squash. Okay. That is looking great. So now let's do the ranged setup. So let's go to back to my weapon stuff. And right, we have the melee weapon. And we're gonna need a melee ranged weapon. Now, the melee weapon has the knock up stuff, and we don't actually need that. So I'm going to say I'm gonna make a child of the base weapon. And this is gonna be base melee ranged weapon. Show inherited variables, make it easy for me. And what we need to put in here is going to be our ranged attacks. So the only thing I need to add is an attack atoms for ranged attacks. Because this is just going to be the base. And I'll make it a struct. I'll keep things consistent. So let's go to my blueprints, structs, weapon skills. Make a new struct. This is going to be S ranged attacks. This is going to be of paper ZD anim sequences, and this is going to be an array. Ranged attacks. I don't think I'm going to need anything else besides these. So for now, that's all I'm going to do here. And then here, I'm going to add a ranged attacks. S attacks. I'll put it under base attack atoms. No, I'll keep it consistent skills. It's a skill. Range attack is a skill now. But the main thing is, right, now that we have this, I can go here, make a new data asset, and this is going to be based on PDA base melee ranged weapon. Select, and this is going to be DA floating eye. I think that's what I have him named. Flying eye. My mistake. It's not floating. He's flying. I shouldn't take that away from him. But here now, I have... There's the attack atoms and range attacks. I don't like the fact that it's named the same. Are named differently. Ranged attack. And then here... Yep. Okay, so there we go. So now I can plug in both of them. So let's start working on the flying eye. So for you, we're going to need a few things. Starting with the behavior tree. It's not BT enemy, it's BT enemy melee range because he also has a range attack. Then we also need to grab your quote-unquote weapon, the flying eye. Let's open it and search for your anims. So you have 2 attack anims. And 1 ranged anim. Now, let's see what happens already. Well, there we go. So look at that. He already does all 3 of them. Right, so he does melee, range, and all that good stuff. Now, in my case, he's not actually using the animation here. Or rather, he is using the animation here. If I delete this, delete all these, it should say invalid ranged attack. Yeah, invalid ranged attack. So let's now fix that. So we go into our tasks. It's going to be try ranged attack. There it is. And we need to get that information to us. So we can close out a BP flying eye. How do I have 2 of these that are different? Okay, very weird. I assume that's the correct one. Let's go to melee ranged. Right? And so I need to get random range attack items. So let's go to our interfaces. Weapon. Get random base range attack items. That's really all I need there. And now in my melee ranged, I can go ahead and get a random base attack. There it is. But this is a red. Oh, no. Don't double click on that because we don't overwrite it. We want to overwrite only the ranged one. And for the ranged one, we just grab... oh, is this not... No, this is correct. This is correct. Take here. Split. Because this could have multiple things. Yeah, this is fine. And then I just do random. There we go. So now this is going to get us the random anim. So now on the try attack, let's start cleaning this up by removing the casts. Swap these guys to our root. Okay. So now you're going to complain about... Oh. you out. Oh, I need to now fix this. So here, I can just do add gameplay tag. This is going to be attack. This will be way simplified. That much better. And then here it's going to be the same thing, but it's going to be remove game attack, and this is going to remove the attack. Instead of these two, it's going to come here. Here and there. Break it out. Excellent. So now if I file this, there we go, no more errors. The only thing we need to do is change this anim sequence, right? Because right now we're getting it from the main character and we don't want that. So here we're going to get base range attack anims right there instead of this. Slot you in. Okay, you're gonna check first and then make sure you're all good. If not, invalid range attack. Yep. And then we exit out and everything is fine. So now, even though we have removed it from the main character, he should still now be able to use the range attacks. Oh, no, it still says invalid ranged attack. Oh, I know why, because I'm doing the dumb thing again. Here, get weapon info. Then this. I did the same mistake as I just dealt with earlier today in the same stream. Yep, there we go. So you saw from that angle it's hard to see. Yep, so you can see he throws the projectile. So he's still doing the range attack now. Even though we now have everything on this guy. And because we've now configured all this is now all set up. So I could do the other one. I can do the mushroom guy and have it all work fine together. So let's do that real quick. So I can go with our mushroom bro. And I'm gonna take our flying eye. I'm gonna make a new folder here for melee ranged. And this is gonna be mushroom. Okay, so here, mushroom. Then let's grab your anim. There we go. Now, one thing I haven't done on either one of these guys is just set their damage to something reasonable. So the eye's gonna do 10 damage. He's not really gonna have any knockdown or anything, but maybe he'll do a knockback. It won't be very hard if he does, or knock up, it won't be very high. Let's do like 50 if he does. No knockdown. Knock up modifier like 1.1. 1.1. No base knockback or anything. The mushroom, though, I'll give him some base stuff. So let's do like base knock up 0, but base knockback maybe 50. His knockback amount, if he does a knockback, will do like 400. Oh, maybe like 250, a little bit less. 0.3. So now, right, if we come here, bam. Oh, he only did 1 damage. Did I not adjust for that? Bam. Bam. Want to do a different animation for me, please? There we go. And can you use your projectile, please, on me? Oh, yeah, he's not using the projectile because we just swap his behavior tree to do the melee ranged one. Bam, look at that. So now he's doing both. Ta-da! And now we can control things. So now, for example, on the mushroom, if I go to where he is, I can go onto his animations. And let's say this is fine, but I want this one to have some knockback. I can change this to enemy knockback. And so now, based on the stats I gave him, he should have some knockback. Do I need a little more knockback? I don't know. There's probably a little... Oh, I did on knockdown. I want knockback. There we go. See, now I get a little bit of a knockback when he does that attack. And we can control the amount just in this data asset for him specifically. So we effectively have made a relatively modular system where I can just add skills. If I wanted him to teleport as well, I could do that. I can just add a teleportation thing. And then I can create a new behavior tree for him and assign it to that, and I'll give him teleportation, for example. Of course, I would need animations for it and stuff like that, but it's starting to be built more modularly, which is the main goal of all of this. So I'm very happy about this. And I think that's all of them. Got the skeleton, got the shark, the mushrooms, the gruntling, goblin. Yeah, the only one I haven't done is the bringer of death. But he was my old boss, and I don't think I'm not gonna have him because he's gonna be replaced anyway, and he's not gonna be a regular mob. So I should probably just do him, but nah, I'm not gonna do him. If I was to use him, then maybe, but for now we're fine. So all is good, right? These are all done. So now the conversion process, actually it's almost done. One last thing I need to do. Now under my characters, on the main root character, I no longer need this stuff. So these anima sequences, I'm going to do find references. I'm going to need to swap these out. So let's do this. So get a random light attack, we can delete. It's in use. Where is this in use? It's not in use anywhere that I care about, clearly. The ranged attack. Not in use. The all light attacks is in use, and let's actually do that one. That's the attack combo one. So what actually we do need to fix that as well. So I'm gonna go to my interfaces, weapon data, and this is going to get you know, I should have, instead of putting it here, I should have put it on the as a skill, since it is a skill. Get all. Oh no, I still don't want this one. Would want to be here. Get all base attack. Oops. File save. And here we go to close out a mushroom. Don't need the mushroom. Don't need the range attack. Don't need all of these. So not the. I need this guy. The base weapon. Interfaces. Anims. Get all base attack anims. Oh, oops. I need to have an output here. This is for my attack combo. It's going to take an array. So in here, I can go into base attack anims and just plug this in. File. And now, is that a U? Let's go to our tasks. And where's the try attack combo? There it is. Let's clean this up. There. Okay, all is good here. And now, again, instead of get all light attacks, it's going to be get weapon info. And then get all base attack items. Yep. So this is going to check that they're all valid. And then here, I want to, I can just take this, just duplicate it over. I'm gonna actually promote this to a variable to make it easy. Promote to variable. Base attack items. Yep, it's good. I'm just gonna write this all the way through. So here, take the base attack items. Do that. And that should take care of the attack combo. Perfect. So the reason for that is so we can get rid of that. Get all light attacks. We should have no references for this. Perfect. But we do have some references for these guys. So the combo ranged, I don't think I have anything. Nope, I can get rid of you. The attack combo light, I am using here. So what I can do now instead is get the weapon info. Get attack. Get base. Get all base attack items. Right, because we need this. So attack combo light. And then I can scooch you over.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
There we go. That should be all this is. Ta-da! wait for ads to finish before I move along. But it has now cleared off all of my stuff. Awesome. So now I'm no longer bound. I don't have all those animations on my main character, like full parent. The animations are now just what is needed and just on the character that needs them, which is exactly what I want. Because now, I'll say this after the ads. Make sure no one misses it. And then we'll go on to doing camera stuff, because I'm kind of curious how it's going to look once we start changing the camera around. And I'll go ahead and navigate to here. Maybe I want to clean this up. I'm going to make a new folder called old 2D. And I'll put you in there. Shark. Skeleton. Okay, ads are almost over. In the meantime, I can go ahead and ads are over. I'm just gonna double check that the attack combo on this guy works. Hit me. Combo. There we go. That's the combo. Yep. So he does the full combo. Perfect. There's no problems there. And just to make sure that I can still do all my stuff. Yep. So the whole reason why we did this entire system is now that we have this these data assets per enemy, every single enemy can have their own combination of abilities, right? So I can have, like, the spider can ram and can teleport, but as long as I have the animations and stuff for it, I can now take that ability and put it just on any enemy specifically and have that enemy then be able to teleport, or that enemy be able to ram. So I can start creating these, like, skills and assign them to anyone. So as soon as I create a new one, I can have any number of them do it. My limitation will be just having the animations to accomplish it. That's pretty much it. And the plan for this, right, is my weapon is right now this greatsword. And if I go, there's my weapon, right? It has just a regular attack, and it has some damage and some parameters. But the plan is to have multiple weapons. And now that we've converted all the animations and stuff are now going to be on the weapon, well, once I create more weapons that have different things, different animation sets, different amount of animations, I can just have it pick up this new weapon, swap it out, and then I'm good. I don't need to, like, reset up everything else for it. I can give myself these abilities if I want to. I can give myself the teleport ability with this weapon. I would need to still code in. If I have this, I'll just set, like, a variable in a gameplay tag that says I have this, and if I have this, then it opens up this ability, right? Or this modifier, or this something. So that still needs to be programmed in, but it will all depend on the weapons and all that info. It'll just be a reading from here. So super nice and convenient. But now that we have this, what I want to do next is I want to change up the camera. I want to play with this camera. And the reason is, as I mentioned yesterday, a colleague of mine reminded me of the game Transistor, which, if you guys are unfamiliar with, is a fantastic game. If you've never played it, highly recommended. But it has this top-down orthographic look. Now, I'm not thrilled about the orthographic aspect of it. I'm not, in terms for my game. I think perspective would look better, potentially, but we're going to try out orthographic, but the main thing that I want to do is angle the camera further up and really open up the area around me. Because right now, the main problem I have is if I run towards me, you don't see much. And if an enemy is towards you, it's hard to kind of deal with them. Now, originally I wanted to do this because of Octopath Traveler. And in Octopath Traveler, well, it kind of works because it's a JRPG. Their combat is literally side scroller. Not side scroller, but you can see it's the old school JRPG. You can be like on the ground. But for more of an action style, really need the higher angle. So let's play around with a higher angle. As you can see, when they're not in combat, right, it can be higher. It's higher up, and even in this angle. But it's starting to cut off this, and I do this kind of effect in my game here, but I don't like it. If I come here, right, I cut out the wall, but I'm not thrilled about this. So let's play around and let's see what we can do about this. So I'm actually gonna load in like one of these maps. So that way I can just hit play and I'll be dropped in here and then we can just see how it looks from here. So let's go to our character. And let's play around with this camera. So look at the spring. So this is where our camera is right now. And I'm actually make a quick recording of the values that I have here because I don't want to lose them. Just in case I want to revert back. So it's going to be 0, -20, and -90. That's where I am right now. And the distance is 900. So let's try, first of all, angle it further up. Same distance, but just angled further up. Now this seems a little bit too extreme. So maybe 30. Oh, let me actually move this a bit more out of the way. Full screen. That already feels a little bit better. Like, I feel like I see more, right? Even though technically I think I don't. And let's increase the distance. To like 1200 maybe. I think for an more action oriented setup, this works a little bit better. Of course, if this now would need to adjust the values on this for the cutoff, or I would have it that it just disappears after over a certain height, so it never has this issue, or I just don't build over a certain height, right? That is also possible. Let's try pulling back just a little bit more. I'm gonna go extreme, 1500. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Because we now see like a considerable amount around the character. If I move this out of the way entirely here, you can see just how much we see. Now, let's also try angling it 45 degrees. Be -135. Hey, Griffin. Yes, I do. It's his music. It's from his game. That is indeed where the music is from. Yep, he gives ooh, so I'm pressing down and up. It's not designed to go diagonal. Right, because my character is just not my movement and everything is not designed for it right now. So it's a little trippy. Figure it's nice to see he lets people use. Yeah, absolutely. Like if you go onto his on the Steam page on the OST, it literally says you're feel free to use it in streams and making contact, monetize or not, is super awesome. And originally I was using Stream Beats, but Stream Beats kept getting flagged on YouTube, even though it's supposed to be not flagged. And so I'm like, you know what? Try it out. Yeah. The music here, no issues. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. No issues. Yep, this is my game, and right now we're trying out different camera angles and seeing like kind of what works best. So it's not currently designed to turn at that 45-degree angle. So at this angle, right, it works better. But I really actually like that 45-degree angle from here. But we would need to design, modify it. Let's see how it works in game. Let's go hop into like the actual game. And let's see how it looks from here. You know, that feels really good. The problem right now is actually my focal distance is literally this chandelier and he's blurry. So I'm gonna need to adjust like, so ignore the fact that he's blurry and the thing in focus is the chandelier in the air. Obviously, we wouldn't want that, but I really like that we see a lot more of this. I'm gonna need to also change the cutoff there. Okay, I need you. Can you come yeah, over here? Thank you. So we can actually work with you. Boom. There we go. Okay. I think we will do this. Now, how do we make it work if I do the angle? I really like this angle, but of course, right, the sprite is at an angle and everything. So I think I have some ideas on how to fix this. Let's start with going to my main character. Can I just set this to 45 degrees? I might need to do negative 45 degrees, so we'll just double check in a second. No. Yeah, negative 45 degrees. We don't see him at all. He's gone. Negative 45 degrees. Okay, so he is doing now the correct thing, but not quite. So I'm pressing left, and he's still going left that way, right that way. He's not going based on the camera. He's going based on coordinates. If I want him to go based on the camera, Uh, can I do the? Can I just do 1-1? This is gonna be wrong. I think I put in the wrong values, but I'm just curious how it's. So up and down is working now. Left and right is not working at all. Which means which makes sense. How would I? Yes, I'll need to figure out a best way of doing it based on the camera. I've done it before, where I got the camera angle, but I had problems with it because the camera is angled, right? So angled forward would be a certain speed, angled back would be a different speed because of this angle. So I need to only look at the Z rotation of the. So if I take this, get old rotation. Let me quickly Google it just to make it easier on myself. Use controller rotation raw. Oh no. I've been working on this. The fight mechanics and actually look cool. So I started it during, this is the Pirate Jam from January. So I did the game jam mid to end January. February I didn't really do much, and kind of March now is really when I started more into it in the past few weeks. Is where I've gone to it. Okay, until I figure this out. Use controller rotation. I am using controller rotation, y'all. I am. Okay, let's see here. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'll need to look into it. I'll do it on my own time. I'm not gonna waste time with you guys. But the main thing is, I really like this angle. I think this is the angle we're gonna go with. Obviously, there's some issues, so let's fix some. Let's reset the angle. Let's reset this angle back, and I'm going to also add a set back, and then here, spring arm, 90. So for now, I will do this, right? Straight on, but it's fine. We can control that. So let's, you know what? Let's try out the full experience. Ooh. No, let's fix this first. Let's fix this cutout first. That is far more important. Because if I can't see, then, well, that's a problem. So what I'm going to do is come here. And I need to change the max distance on all this. Max distance instead of 800 to like 1500. There we go. So now, right, I can do it from further away. I might want to change the size of it now too, because from further away, I might want to do a bigger size. So let's just start with this and see how it is. And I'm not gonna change too much else. I'm gonna try with this one. This is the main one. Right. Clearly the distance is too high. I should not be able to see through this wall. That means it's too high. That's fine. In terms of cutting out in front of me though, like I think that's actually fine. That's looking pretty good. Obviously some areas are dark here. This is a room we haven't really decorated yet, right? This is a brighter area here. Okay, let's continue on. But all the enemies are indeed attacking, and all the animations we've migrated over into the new system is working, which is fantastic. I'm actually looking, I want to really get to the boss, to the spider, because the spider I think is going to look really cool from this far away. And obviously now I think I can start putting in more enemies in general than what I have here, because I'm no longer so claustrophobic in the area because I'm so zoomed out that I feel like now it's so empty, even though before it felt like, okay, I could use a little more. It's a dead end there. Try going left. I still want to introduce a dash because this is a little slow. That was a one-way road. This way. I literally went back to the start. Good job, me. I managed to go all the way to the start of the game. It's a dead end. Ah, he picked it up. Bad flying eye. No tacky. I'm actually almost dead. I really need to dodge and block. I'm so bad at using my own mechanics. Ooh, HP power up. Hell yeah, that's gonna help. Okay, let's give this a moment to regen just a little bit more. That's a dead end. One thing I actually need to adjust is everyone's stun duration or stun reset timer. That's going to do. What platforms I'm aiming for? So right now, definitely PC. Everything else would be great, but I mean, at the current moment, it's just so early. Oh, here we are. Here's the boss room. Okay, let's see how this guy's gonna look when he rams me or tries to teleport to me. I want to see. All the way here. Oh, there he is. So I dropped from the ceiling. That actually worked. Oh, and there's the ram. Oh man, from the higher distance, that ram works really well. Okay, I'm basically gonna die right now. Ah, I got him. I got him. Oh yeah, this camera angle is infinitely better. Infinitely better than what it was. And I think with the 45-degree angle, it's going to be even better. And again, for reference, I'm going to remind you where it was just moments ago. If I come back here, I'm going to take note of these values. So I want to lose these. 30, 1500. So it was. It only went up by 10 degrees, but the main thing is the distance. It was here. We were here. This is where it was. Right? And isn't that so much better from it being that higher angle, especially once we do 45-degree rotation? Oh. So much better. I was thinking about your my interfaces. Have I considered actor components? I've considered it, but for what I'm doing, I don't think they're going to be that great. They're good for like organizing, but everything I'm doing is very modular, and you can't really have modular actor components. You could have things in actor components, and then you have everything in that actor component. So right now we just finished setting up the modular weapon system. And so, for example, if I go to the Great Spider, if I go onto the enemy, because they're weapons. The Great Spider has all of these stats. It also has the attack animations, but it also has a teleport and ramming. It has all in the distance it can ram, the animations that go along with the teleport. But for example, the Gruntling doesn't. The Skeleton doesn't. It has a different set of stuff. So using the data assets allows me to have every enemy have different abilities, and I can just plop them in relatively easily. And it allows me to now have weapons that are going to have different skills or abilities as well. And I can just plop them in, and I don't have to have like, this is the weapon and it has this and this ability. No, I can just be like, no, let's make a new weapon and we'll take this ability, that ability, put them together, or like this next weapon's gonna have only this ability, or I can play around with it, and there's gonna be, and I can reuse enemy skills on my own character or my skills on enemy characters. So I like this a lot more. If I did it as an actor component, right, all the logic would be in the actor component, but it wouldn't be modular because everyone would have the same actor component, or I would need to have a lot of different actor components. Otherwise, that actor component would have all the information. And that's just too much. Have a good night, Sega Guts. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So I'm thrilled with this. Oh,
ads
time.
are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay, well, ads play. I'm gonna see if I can find. let me see if I can find a good... control rotation, yeah, false control desired rotation. Let's see. I don't know. But this is false, you're saying. And let's see if I set... I'm just doing quick tests while ads are going, basically. Nope, that did not... That did not do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it based off of... ads are done. Yeah, I'm going to do it based off of my spring rotation. Because I need to get the I need to get the forward vector. Forward vector. I need the forward vector of... You know, thing, but you have 5 plus interface, so I was wondering if you have two, if having a bunch of components would bother you. So the reason I have a lot of interfaces is for my own organization. I could put everything in one interface, right? There's nothing stopping me from having one interface. It's just gonna have everything, and I'm gonna have to go through it all. So, like, my base data weapons has their own interface. The enemy has their own combat interface, and the enemy reads from that weapon interface, and that's fine. And then I read from the combat interface. So it all makes sense in my head. So it makes so I can just grab from one into the other. And the main reason I'm doing it this way is everything is apparent, right? So I have this weapon info. This is like the parent of it, right? So if I come here, base weapon. So this is the main parent of this weapon, and that's great. But now I've created a child of it, and this child has some extra stuff. This child has extra stuff, right? So like this child has this ramming and teleport, while the parent doesn't. Very common parent-child functionality, right? Well, I want to now get this information from... my character wants this information now, right? He wants to get this ramming and the teleport. Well, if I go here and I grab this weapon info, I cannot get ramming. I can't pull it up because the parent, which is what this is, cannot have it. But I can still access all the children from the parent, right? I can still plug it in, but I can't get the variables from it. But this allows you to, well, cast to it normally, right? You can cast to that child and get its variables. But instead of casting to the child and having that direct link to that specific one, I'm putting it into an interface and I'm just saying, hey, get it. And so then I can go into my right, and here I can go in my interfaces and be like, okay, well, it's going to want this. It's going to want this information from this guy. Well, here it is. Here's the function. Take it. Take this info. Take this. Take the output of this. And now I can get the knockdown damage from here through an interface. I have access to the child's information because of the interface. And so I don't have to cast to it and then get, right? Because I can do cast to EDA, Great Spider. Then I can get knockdown. Right here's all the variables. Now I have access to them. But now I have limited it literally to that specific thing. This way, it's not linked specifically to anything. So I really like this because it allows me to be completely flexible. And I just set it up once, and then it now works for any of the characters at all. Any enemy that I will create now in the future will work with this setup because they're all just using the same interface. I just plug it in, and I can make changes, right? If I want to, for the Great Spider only, let's say I want this knockdown damage to just have extra functionality in here. I want it to also take this damage, multiply it by 7, divide by 3, do whatever I want, and then output it. It doesn't matter. I can do that. And I can do it just for the spider. So it really gives me like full control to tweak each character or each weapon individually. Because I don't know if you've experienced this, but in some games, and actually, I think Diablo 4 had this issue earlier on, is if they want to, because I think they had a problem with magic resist. Magic resist didn't do anything, and defense was way too powerful in Diablo 4. I think they finally fixed that, but at the beginning that was the case. And that's because that magic resist and that defense was global. Everyone was using the same system. And so you couldn't modify it on a specific character or anything like that. This gives you the flexibility to do that. So if shit hits the fan and you're like, oh crap, this mob is just unkillable. Its defense is way too high or magic resist is way too high. I can tweak it just on that mob and tweak that singular mob and make sure it's good. So that's the whole point of it. I don't know if that helps explain it or not. Hopefully it does. But that's the mentality at least I have. Whether or not it's right, I don't know. But it makes sense in my head, and so I'm putting it into practice. If I stumble and fall over because I find out down the line that this is a terrible idea and I shouldn't do it, I will learn from it. You're just never gonna get... No. Don't worry. Either I'm being stupid and you got it, or later down the line you will also understand it too. It's one of the two. 50-50, honestly. Either I'm an idiot for doing this, or you just haven't learned it yet. I say from your point of view, it's looking pretty good either way. You either get to watch an idiot fail, or you get to learn something. I think it's a win-win. Okay. I want to figure out this. That's true. I'm glad you agree. I want to... What's the... can I draw a line? No, I need... Draw, debug, arrow. Okay. this is not quite what I had in mind. But you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. So I'm gonna for my spring up, I'm gonna get my actor location. It's gonna be the start of it. I'm gonna get the forward vector of the spring arm, and I just care about. I go to viewport. I just care about the X, I think. I only care about the X. So I need to do recombine. Do this. To float. Multiply it by, let's just do like 300 units. Then I'm going to split it. I'm going to add just the X. Line end. Arrow size 1. Line color red. Duration 0.1. Thickness 1. And I'm gonna make this per tick. I shouldn't do it per tick. Maybe a duration should be 0 then. No. Wait, why am I floating now? What happened? Wait, what? Did I unhook something? Wait. Using interfaces is good practice, but they overcomplicate your design. With interfaces, blueprints use way less memory because they avoid regular object instange. Yeah, they use less memory. Yes. They probably they do overcomplicate it. Yes, I agree with you. But I think it also makes things possible that wouldn't be with casts. I think having it all as casts would be even more of a mess. What did I do? Why is my character all of a sudden... What is... Oh! It's because I turned on... use this one? No, wait, what happened? Aren't you storing the variables in a parent class? No. No, that's exactly what I'm not. I'm not doing that. I used to, but now that I've put everything just on the child. Now it's now only the child has it, and only what needs it has it. Yep. What the hell did I do? Can I just undo far enough for me to fix this? Oh god. I did something stupid and broke something. And this was the demo. Okay, keep going back, keep going back. Gravity? No, gravity's on. Additionally, they isolate or decouple entities. You can easily communicate different blueprints without fearing circular dependency. Yep. Yep. You absolutely can. What did I do? No reference is not hard. The regular casting is considered hard reference. Using a phrase will always return soft. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. When I'm talking about hard references, I'm definitely talking about casting. Because it links to that specific thing and not just anything that uses it, that uses whatever you're getting. What did I do? It was working fine. Print string. Get movement mode. I don't think that's it. I don't think I'm a nun. Did you guys notice what I did? I'm falling. Yeah, I know I'm falling. Why am I falling? I'm not in the air. Print string. Okay, so it's detecting all my inputs. Yeah. This is probably going to say no. No, it says true. So it's even going here. This is not doing anything. Did I? What dumb thing did I do? Did I unplug something that I didn't mean to? Well, no, this shouldn't be it. Because it's just, I'm not on the ground. Hold on. Let's go here. Show only modified. That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter either. Oh, I'm curious. If I put you here, He's also not moving. Did I do something on the root character? Show only modified. No, everything here is fine. What the shit did I do? Have a good night, Griffin. Thank you so much for stopping by. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm not familiar with data assets, so maybe that's what I'm also not. This is the first time I'm ever touching data assets. I'm only learning data assets now with this. So don't worry, I'm in the same boat. The problem is I can't undo far enough, it seems. See, it says undo, like it's undoing add component nodes, again, elements. Right, I can't undo past this. Because I clicked save. I can't go before this. Can't undo. So this is really weird. Because it was fine. Right, it was fine. I broke everything. I don't know how I broke it. When I can do like time machine, I have that enabled in case you ever script anything too bad. What do you mean window can do like a time machine? Let me see. Get gravity scale? I mean, I should have gravity on me. Yeah, I have gravity on me. I have gravity on me. I'm not set. I am set to falling, so I should be falling. Oh, like I can back up. I can restore like a previous thing. I have get backup. I have get backup, so I can restore to like a previous version. It's not a big deal. And I might just do that. You know what? Let's. Here's what we'll do. I have. Yeah. Let me go to. I have a lot of stuff here that I'm pushing. Where's. Where is. Action character. Show and explore. Here I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a copy of this. I'm gonna make a basically. I'm gonna make a backup of it, and then I'm gonna restore it. Probably should do this while I close this. Safe. Yeah. Okay, let's see it. If this does not fix it, I'll just put it back. I'll just overwrite it again. Easy peasy. What happened? I'm just gonna do something. Okay, so this didn't help me. That didn't help me at all. Put it back. I'm gonna try my main character. Back up. Restore. Let's just relaunch this because I just restored it. Don't save. I know it's a stupid setting. But you'll never know what went wrong. Well, I'll probably not be able to fix it with this, and so I will have to find out what went wrong. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I need to just reset the camera. 30. 30. So something I did here. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. We fixed it. Panic time over. Yes, I will never find out what it is. And you know what? I will live with it. For now, I will live with it. If I really needed to, I could look through the VOD and just like watch everything I did. I bet it's some stupid setting I just turned on while I was doing either a demo or something else. And there you go. But if this is not a reason for you to get source control if you don't have it, this should be. Source control is amazing. Get source control. Because you just restore a file. And in my case, right, the file that was problem was this guy. Was my main character file. And I didn't do much on it except change those values. So very easy stuff. To like restore. So I was doing the movement stuff. Okay, let me get the spring arm. I'm gonna do a line trace. Line trace, I mean, it literally doesn't matter what it is. I just want to see it. Get actor location. And then let's do a multiply to float. Let's do like 500. Add U to U. This is the end. For one frame. Problem is we're not going to see this, I think. Okay, so yeah, it's starting at me. And it's going down, right? But we don't want it to go down. We want it to only go like vertically. So here, I'm going to split this.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Ads time. Okay. While ads are playing, I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom. And then we'll get this camera thing going. Be right back. I have returned. Ads are still going, but I have returned. It is X that I want. Oh, wait. It's Y that I want? Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for subscribing, Brent. Welcome to the community. Pleasure to have you. We just found the direction. Ads are over and we have found the direction, which means I can do negative 135. I'm sorry. Why is... Oh, you know, I guess it does need all of them, right? It does need all of them. I need X and Y. I don't want Z. There we go. So now it is based on... Now it's facing the correct way. So this is what I need as my so the world direction is what I need to control. Do I multiply it? I mean, I'm gonna try this. I doubt this is correct, but you know. Well, no, because this was is going to. Let's try that. Oh, this is... I wanted for that. Okay. Up and down is not working. Left and right is not. Because I need... it's not 10. Get right vector. Should be able to get right vector for the other side, I believe. Just do this over. Oh, this multiplication is highly unneeded. But we'll see. No. Split. Do I just... Well, no, actually, I don't do even all of this, right? It's just make vector. Just this. I need to cut out Z. There we go. As always, overcomplicate things. Now I need to rotate this guy by 45 degrees. Or everyone by 45 degrees. Negative 45. There we go! Ta-da! Now, I just want to double check that my trace is still all facing the correct way when I attack. It's not anymore. And this is what I was concerned about, because it is now based off of my original stuff. So I need, instead of getting this movement forward vector, I need to get my ooh. Is this working for the enemies? It is working for the enemies, but it's not working for me because I am camera based. So what I can do here is I can do a switch based on whether I'm the player or not. Get gameplay tags, pass tag, player, so select vector. So if it is not the player, it's going to go off of the forward movement vector. If it is the player, camera forward vector. It's probably not a good way of doing it, but I can go in here and search for I need to set it. I've been possessed. Set camera forward vector. Gonna go off based on the spring arm. Forward vector. Split. Make. Not make array. Make vector. Not that. Make vector. Make vector. Why does it keep doing that one, and use that. It's not the prettiest setup. I don't like it, but it also doesn't work. It just also doesn't work because I needed to rotate it. Right. I'm being stupid. I just realized what I need to do. I don't need this. I don't need this. It's the move forward vector, but I just need to add 45 or subtract 45 degrees. If it's the player. Is that right? Oh, sorry. It's 0 to 1. No, that was very stupid. It is past 9 p.m. and my brain is functioning off. Actually, why is it not working off the movement vector? Because I am not moving. What happened here? Oh, now you realized that this is wrong. Get random. Attack animals. Okay, I'll fix you guys. Wondering why I wasn't complaining about this before. I guess I didn't realize that it was updated at some point. Let's do that, and then you here. Get weapon info. And then what was the other one it was complaining about? I'm not even using you guys anymore. Sure. But it's fine. Get weapon info. Get attack based. Get random base attack items. There we go. Okay, that's all fixed now. Yeah, it's all right. It's all offset by 45 degrees. So how do you rotate a forward vector by 45 degrees? No, it's not vector to radians. You know, trial and error. Never hurt anybody. Well, actually, it did. It definitely did. So it's not you. Pretty sure it's Y that I need. Right. Left is now top right, so it's 45 degree off. And this is so this is exactly the same. If I attack left, it goes top right. If I attack left, it goes okay. So if I do add, subtract. Aha! Nope. Never mind, it's not gonna work. And it makes sense that it's not gonna work. It's interesting that why does my movement vector not match? That's the thing that I'm not fully understanding. Because you can see the forward vector is correct. So I guess I can get I can't. Why am I not using just get forward vector or get actor forward vector? Why am I just using this? How am I using the movement? Oh, what the heck? When I attack down right, it goes down. It rotates by 45 degrees. Why is it... Okay, this is something I'm gonna need to like dive into like on my own off stream and figure out when my brain is more functioning than it is now. I'm happy with what we got figured out today. Huh. That is real bizarre. That is real bizarre. That's not giving me what I thought it would. Okay, well, I'm gonna go explore this and figure it out because this is gonna be a lot of me scratching my head. And so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Maybe some PCG stuff tomorrow for this weekend's video. We'll see. I also need to do like an update on this, but I want to get this figured out. So we'll see what, depending on what I'll do for the weekend's video. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Take care, guys. Bye. I will figure this out.